General Lee was one of the best he was the big star of the CSA during the Civil War. As early as his studies in West Point, he started to be a very good soldier, and he was well known for his achievements in the Civil War. He usually had a smaller army than the Union, and he used the strategic positions and tactic confrontation as the best way to defeat the Union army. And he was one of the first commanders to use the telegraph for military purposes. This battle occurred just after the Chancellorsville big CSA victory, so it gave Lee big optimism as regards the CSA's chances to win this battle. He knew that a lot of things would be at stake during this battle, but he was rather optimistic. He didn't have news from his scouts. He didn't know where the army was when the battle started. He lacked some of his troops at the beginning of the battle, but still he was rather confident as regards his chances. Once again, he had a smaller army than the Union army. He had 60,000 soldiers versus 80,000 for the Union. When the battle started, it was unexpected, so he took the advantage by acting really quickly against the Union army, and he could have got a big advantage on this army if he hadn't had problems of communication with his generals. On the first day, for example, he had problems with Ewell. He wanted Ewell to attack on a strategic point, but Ewell didn't understand that he was to do it really quick. So this move was too slow, and so the Union got the advantage. At the end of the second day, they had a lot of casualties already, and Lee was a bit sick, and he was irritated by Stuart's absence again. But as more reinforcements arrived, he got more optimistic, and he still believed that the army could win. So on the third day, he was very bold, and he launched Pickett's charge, which was a kind of suicide. We can wonder if it was his fault entirely, or if it was combined with other facts that contributed to have the CSA defeated. A lot of historians said that his choice of commanders was bad before Gettysburg, and that his army could be expected to fail because they were not acquainted with their soldiers enough, and they didn't know how to communicate. Lee obviously had a bad evaluation of the situation. He thought he could win, but he didn't do the right moves in the right moments. And he used the same tactics as Chancellorsville in a different context. One of his majors said, "The errors, a want of judgment which defeated General Lee's plan are conspicuous and numerous, and it is strange, though reasonably certain, that if any one of these errors had not been made, the result of Gettysburg would have been a victory for us. But all in succession were against us, and we were crushed by a combination of mistakes and disasters to which few armies have ever been subjected."